What's going on, YouTube? Happy Friday the 13th. So, I've been watching some videos, and a lot of it was like about missing people around national parks and creepypastas, and this one guy in particular, I forget his name of his channel, but he was talking about a story. It almost sounded like sleep paralysis. Now, since it's Friday the 13th, I figured I'm gonna share a few stories with you of things that I've been through. Now, whether you believe me or not, man, people that have been around my channel for a while know I don't give a fuck. I could care less. But I've seen some fucking shit in my life. That stuff that I can't fucking explain. Things that just don't make fucking sense. So thinking about this video, I was like, well, what the fuck, where should I fucking start? How about when I moved on to the reservation for a year? I was of age, I was drinking and shit. There was something weird that happened. Now, where the reservation was at, it's flat land, right? Flat land. And so let's say if I'm, looking across the street or some shit, I can see both sides of the road. Like, I can see everything pretty much. I'm not, and I've always been told, look both ways before you cross the fucking road, So anyways, I move out to the reservation, and two weird things that happened. Lightning, like, there was a really bad storm one night. It was like in summertime, around summertime, and the house was fucking rattling. And I'm like, okay, should I stay in this house or run into that? Because across the street, how it was, there was a house at the yard would go down a hill, and a small hill, and then there would be a casino right there, a small slot machine casino, and then you would take a shuttle to a big casino. And I'm thinking, I'm like, well, this is like the Three Little Fucking Pigs. I'm in a house made of wood. That place is made of fucking bricks. The house is fucking shaking. So I run out, and I was running against the wind. It was it was giving me it was fucking weird. I've never had this strong wind before. Lightning bolt. I don't know how far. It wasn't that far from me. People say that if a lightning bolt hit that far, I should have been struck. It should have knocked me down. But the thing was like, I don't know, maybe 15 feet away. I don't know. It was close enough to scare the fucking shit out of me. And that run from my house to the small casino is like maybe 2 minutes. Not even. And I was completely drenched. I mean, it did some damage in the neighborhood. Like, there's, those things at football game, like bleachers, outside bleachers. That thing was thrown fucking 20 feet. Like, crazy shit. And that's just one thing right there. But the same yard, right? And it's fucked up because something must have been listening to me. Because my mom and this other native kid that lived at my mom's house, which I have no idea why this kid lived there, but whatever. They were talking about shapeshifters. And I said, before, I was drinking, I'm like, listen, you guys are fucking morons. There's no such thing about shapeshifters. That shit's bullshit. There's no such thing as shapeshifters. So, I'm like, I'm going to the casino. Peace out. I fucking leave the house. I look both ways, right? Okay, so I look both ways. I see down the road one way. I see down the road the other way. I see the sidewalks clearly, right? That you gotta remember that. I see the sidewalks fucking clearly. So, I start walking across the street. I keep walking, and this black shadow, like, looked like maybe like a cat or something, went over my feet. I didn't feel it on my feet, and I'm wearing normal, like, skater shoes. You would feel that. I didn't feel anything on my feet, but it went over my feet. And it made me jump back. If anything went over your feet like this, you would jump too. Don't try to play superhero now. So I jumped back, and I look, and it went fucking fast. This thing was fast, and I went to look, and it wasn't there. But going in the same direction is a dude. At least I think it's a guy, dressed in a trench coat and a top hat. This motherfucker's wearing a top hat and a trench coat. And he was not there before. He was not there before. He did not open a door. I would have seen this shit. I would have heard a door open. It was quiet enough. And he's going in the same direction as this thing. I swear to you, I fucking swear to my dog's souls, or wherever they're at. This shit happened. And I wanted to go up to this thing or person, because, like, where the fuck were they? They weren't there before. This thing goes across my feet, and who wears a fucking top hat? But something told me, run. Now that goes into my other story when I was younger. The only time anything ever told me to run, I questioned it for a second, but I listened to it. I was walking down where I grew up. It was like 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. going in, almost, because my dad got out of work at like 12. Since I was like a kid to like 17, that was his hours of work. And there was a car coming towards me where I was going, and something said run, and I said why? And it said just run. So I was like, okay. At the time I was doing a lot of LSD. Yeah, I know, teenagers, drugs should not mix. I know, I'm totally against that now, but back when I was a kid, I didn't give a fuck. So I was like, alright, the car that's coming toward the car that's going in my direction, I'm gonna run with, because there was a car coming towards me, and something just told me to run. So I ran with the car I was going in the same direction in, right? This other car peels out, turns around, all I hear is pop, 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 pop. I'm like, fuck, I'm getting shot at. So I fucking run up, and I'm not that far away from my friend's house, but I run up into this other house, act like it's mine, like I live there, like they don't fucking know. I run up into this yard, there's a porch. I'm scared shitless. I go into the porch. I don't knock on the door or anything, but fuck. And I sit there for a good, maybe like 2 hours. If you were getting shot at, trust me, you'd be fucking petrified. I mean, it's fucking scary. And like I said, I mean, who knows what the fuck I was being shot with? You know, I mean, I don't know. But why would I run? You know, it was just fucking weird. Something told me to run, and I did. And my friend's house was 3 houses down. So I waited a couple hours, then I went to his house. He was in, I believe, he was in, like, juvenile detention, or whatever the fuck you call it when you're, you know, a kid and you go to jail. Kid jail, basically. And there was, his mom's boyfriend was there. And The way I thought back in the day, I was kind of a douche. I was like, alright, I'm going to use him as a decoy so they can shoot at him and I can make a break for it. So I'm like, dude, you're walking me home or I'm staying here. I told him what happened. He didn't believe me. I was like, dude, I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm staying here or you're walking me home. Because my house wasn't that far from there. So he's like, all right, I'll walk you to your house. I'm like, nice. And I stayed right next to him because I was, like I said, if someone came back, I was hoping they'd shoot him and I'd get the fuck out of there. Again, not the best human being at this time. You know, that's a scummy thing to do, but the guy was a dick anyways. So he walked me up to, there was a little car wash place near my house, and then like my house was right there, so I was like, bam, thank you. So anyways, I wanted to talk to this thing or entity or person, whatever the fuck it is, and then that voice run, and I was like, fuck it, and I fucking ran to that casino. I was like, bam, out. Never saw that person or thing again. One of the craziest fucking like things that it's like, I just don't make fucking sense. I got another one. I mean, there are so many of them. There's so many of these fucked up things that have happened to me that if I tell people, I'm like, they ain't gonna fucking believe me. Who the fuck would believe this shit? I was there and I'm trying to fucking make it, you know, a logical explanation to everything. Because there has to be a logic explanation. And I still can't come up with one for all this shit. My house, where the car wash was, that place, well, I don't believe in ghosts, so I can't call it haunted, but let's just say there was a lot of trapped energy there. Anybody that I know that went to this house that's still alive, they'll say the same thing. There was something up at that house. There are certain rooms that you would go in, you'd feel like you'd be being watched. My sister saw a shadow figure walking down the steps, and it vanished. My dad would put something down, it'd go missing. He'd say knock it off, and he would look again where he knew he put it down, because he's a very particular, you know, he's a person that is order. Like, he knows where he puts things. He's very neat. If you take a tool from someplace, you better put it the fuck back. Otherwise, you're gonna get smacked. So, things would go missing like that. He'd say knock it off. He'd go look at the same spot again. It'd be there. Weird things like that. One night, now my dad used to play a recorder. And it's fucked up because I was just talking about this with my father. And one night, it was like maybe 10 p.m., 11, and I knew my dad didn't get home until 12, but I heard flute music. And I'm like, this is pretty fucking late. And I'm like, I know my dad's not home. He would be the only one that would somehow mimic a flute. But he played a recorder, so it's a little different. I told it to shut the fuck up. I'm like 8 or 9, so I know my dad would come upstairs and be like, wow, what the fuck you saying to me? You know what I mean? Because respect. And it stopped. And that scared the shit out of me. So I hid under my blankets for the night. I went to sleep. As I got older, and I went to live on the reservation, I talked to my mom about hearing flute music in the house, and her eyes just went wide. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, what's up? She's like, I heard the same thing. And I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, except I went looking for it. And I was like, why the fuck would you do that? She said when she was upstairs and she went down, so she was on the second floor. Then she went downstairs. It sounded like it was in the basement. When she was in the basement, it sounded like it was upstairs. When she went upstairs, it sounded like it was on the second floor. It kept moving around like that on her. So she never found it, but that house was so fucked up. Weird shit. I like to return there in case, you know, I mean, I guess there's a chance for ghosts. I mean, there's a chance for anything, right? Really? I mean, how the fuck? The only way I know is because of what happened when my grandmother died. My meme. I don't say meme when I'm typing because there's like this weird. It's like MEMER or something like that. How you spell it? It's a weird way to spell it. It's French. That was something very fucking strange. I'm not even getting into that shit. I probably already did it at some point on my channel. But, yeah, that house was fucked. I'd like to return and be like, hey, I'm older now. Do you recognize me? Are you here? Do something. But, you know, what if it attached itself to me? And then, like, I always thought a ghost and things is like a ripple in time. And that's what I was talking to my dad about the other night. I'm like, what if it was you playing, but just in a different time? And he's like, nah. I'm like, what, you think something's mimicking you? He's like, bingo. So whatever these entity things are, they like to mimic people and shit like that. So I was like, huh, interesting theory, interesting way to go. Same house when I was a kid. I lived there till I was like 16, then I moved. No one's gonna fucking believe this, but yeah, fucking who cares? When I was a kid, it was like the first bike I had. I had a scooter that got ran over. I fucking tweaked out. And then I ended up having a bike with training wheels. Took off the training wheels, and I had that bike. So I had to be about like 6, something like that, 7. And same fucking house. There was the car wash. There's a spotlight, and there's this small thing about the size of the spotlight, and it's star-shaped, and it's circling around this light. It's not blinking off and on. The thing is bright. And then it goes to another light and it circles it. And then it starts going down this road. I start following it. And then it comes up to the store. And I knew if I went past that store and I got caught, I'd get my ass whooped. So I was like, I can't go past this store. And it started going down a main road. And I'm like, someone else has to see this. And this is back in like 91, 92, 93, latest 94. This ain't, nobody owns no fucking drones then. You know what I'm saying? So, what the fuck was it? It doesn't make any fucking sense. It really doesn't. I believe when I was 30, what I would do once in a while would go walk around the town, my old town. I always had a weapon or something like that, because when I was a kid I wasn't scared to walk anywhere at night. But that place has gotten pretty fucking bad, where if I don't plan on drinking, I have a gun on me. If I'm drinking, I'll have like a police baton, some type of weapon. And I would sometimes, you know, me and a friend would walk around and we would drink. Now, this is like, I was 30, I was 7, so, you know, a long fucking time later. I see roughly the same thing, except this thing is flying through the sky, and it almost hit this brick building. I thought it was going to hit the brick building, but it didn't. But I thought it was. And my friend, my one fucking witness, my one motherfucking witness is puking his brains out. And I'm on the phone at this time with this girl that I was dating. And I was like, yo, babe, I think I just saw the thing when I was a kid. And I wanted to go follow it. Like, that's what I wanted to do. My friend was fucking puking his brains out, so obviously he didn't want to do that. But we didn't end up following it or trying to, but it was going in the same direction as my old house, down straight. It was fucked up. Oh no, he did. That's bullshit. That should have hit. So God knows what the fuck that was. To this day, I still wonder. And then what I saw later in life, now it's like, yeah, I guess that could be somebody's drone. But to go that fast, I don't fucking think so. And who knows where it landed? I don't fucking know. I really wish I went back to my old house, maybe behind my old house, because I mean we were far away from it, but my friend was just puking and wanted to go home. So those are just the few things, and believe me, there's fucking much more crazy shit that I have seen. I'll do one more. I knew this kid Pat, he was really into like occult shit, like books on witchcraft, shit like that. Now, do I believe in it? I have no idea. I mean, but the kid was really obsessed with Maynard and Tool. And I don't remember him being able to play the drums, but at one point he was able to play the drums exactly like the drummer from Tool. He could sound like Maynard from Tool. And I'm sitting in his room, we're smoking a bowl, and I'm lighting the bowl. Now, he has the speaker and a Ouija board. And on top of the Ouija board, there's a bucket on top of that speaker and a CD case on it, on the Ouija board. Now, I could, let's say music, you know, it's loud, okay. I could see a CD case falling over. Not flying across the fucking room. So I fucking see a CD case go flying. And I look at where it went from to where it landed. I looked at him and he just goes, "Ho." What the fuck is that? Ho. Dude, did you not just see a fucking CD case? Now, what if he had like that magic string or something? What if he's fucking with me? That's the only thing I can think of. Because if it ain't that, then it's something else. And that kid was into some weird shit. Still haven't seen that kid. I haven't seen him in a long motherfucking time. Still wonder if his phone number's the same. Anyways, Friday the 13th, I see some, I haven't looked at it yet. I wanted to wait till I made a video. So, let's see, it's purchase. You gotta be fucking joking me. There better be... Okay. What is this? I must be missing something here, right? No? Yeah, this don't make no sense. Is there a pack for, what? That is some bullshit. When I got that card X'd out, it was a soul pack. But I wonder if it would be cheaper for the $9.99. Because I mean, how much was that fucking soul pack? 400, 300 probably, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sure on this channel, if you go back far enough, you'll see me fucking opening the pack. But you know, you buy, I mean, to this day they still have the what do you call it? Go in the store. Not free souls, dumbass. What do they got for characters? Unstoppable Jason should be up here. And Slasher, honestly, that'd be dope. Right here, I'd always buy, you know, $100, 5,000 souls. And I'd try to get Slasher. And even, like, you could spend 5,000 souls and still not get them. So, I mean, you could spend $100 right here and still not get Slasher. He's a hard card to get, or at least was. Maybe it might be easier now. I don't know. He was a pain in the fucking ass. Let me pause this and see what I'm missing. So how do you like this for bad luck? I was like, you know what? Maybe instead of pausing it, I'll stop the video. Friday the 13th now. The video is recorded in like a small screen. I don't get it. But, happy Friday the fucking 13th, dicks. And speaking of, so what the fuck was missing? Okay, it's not daily. What the hell is going on? Where are you at? Oh. So this is bullshit. There should be a soul pack. How about, wait, there, Fighter of the Week, Jason Voorhees. Back from the dead on Friday the 13th in Mortal Kombat Mobile. Earn up to 5 times bonus battle points in Faction War when you put Jason Voorhees on your Faction War teams. Now through August 16th. Okay. Slasher Jason returns. Friday the 13th is upon us, which means Jason Voorhees will return from his watery grave in Crystal Lake. Get him before he gets you. Grab the Slasher Jason special offer today. Available for a limited time only. Yeah, for souls it should be. Let's see what I got for faction rewards. I don't know if I'm in contender or master. I should be in master. Or, no, sorry. I should be in champion. Yep. Kraken Reptile, actually not a bad card, not great. Shaolin Bow. I don't think it's really rare, but I think it was harder. I think that was one of the harder equipments for me to get. And we can tell by going equipment, going by newest. I can't believe all that video of me talking. I haven't listened to it. I hope the audio comes through good. So it looks like all this, so I decided to get this shit last. This is Sindel's signet ring. I probably said the second word wrong there. It was hard for me to get the military vests, bladed hat, reptiles, armor, Shao Kahn's helmet. So I guess that wasn't really hard, because looks like Moloch's Ball and Chain, I think that was the first thing I finished. And I think this goes by when you first get something, not when you Fusion exit. Where the fuck is it? It's not that... There's no way it's this far back. I got this all the way down here because I bought the Inferno Scorpion pack. Like the starter pack. Oh, it's right here. So no, I guess it wasn't really rare. Alright, so told you some fucked up shit that's happened to me in my life. Whether you believe me or not, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I don't know. Craziest one I'd think would be, I mean, intuition. Okay, something that told me to run. Cool. That's easy enough to chalk up. Intuition. Maybe in your brain you see a car acting shady, you run. Something tells you to run. Okay, cool. The thing flying around the lights. That is the size. An alien, like, fucking, like, looker-outer thing. I don't fucking know. Maybe the government's like, this thing did not make any noise, and it flew in a straight line. It wasn't like a little zigzaggy. It was perfect fucking straight. And it wasn't like wicked fast. It was just going around the light, straight line to another light, went around the light, straight. Not, and I'm thinking, okay, a glowing bat? No. Some type of animal that glows? A bug? Something that big? No. No, no. The government, maybe? So that means, okay, fine. Government. Drone. When I was 7. When did drones come out normally? Not that long ago. So they're like 30 years ahead. So for all we know, everybody has a agent in their house right now. I mean, if the technology was like that then, imagine what it is now. Holy shit. I mean, if we're being logical and thinking, you know, alright, what was it? I don't know. That shit's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm on Elder right now. They gave us Baraka, which is pretty pain in the ass to do, man. I plan on adding him to this video. That's why it might take longer for this video to get out. It might not get out exactly on Friday the 13th, maybe a day later. So happy late Friday the 13th. But yeah, let me know if you've had any strange... If you've seen anything small like that, please fucking let me know. Because that's the one... I mean... I don't... The thing going across my feet... on the reservation, they do got black squirrels out there. I mean, squirrels aren't out at night. I've never seen a black squirrel in my life. Usually they're gray. So when I saw a black squirrel, I was like, what the fuck is that? They're like, it's a squirrel. I'm like, are you fucking joking? They're like, you've never seen a squirrel before? I'm like, no, I've never seen a fucking black squirrel. I've seen gray squirrels. They're like, gray squirrels? I'm like, yeah. So, but there's no way. It was like too quickly, oddly shaped. And it ran over my feet. But I didn't feel it. I looked both ways before I crossed the road. I would have noticed a dude with a top hat. He was dressed kind of old-fashioned-y, but I don't fucking know, man. It's just fucking weird. I don't know. I wanted to go and talk. I really, like, part of me still wishes I went. And call me a bitch, I don't give a fuck. You see something go across your feet and you jump back and you look towards that way and you don't see that fucking thing, but you see someone walking in the same direction as that thing, wearing a trench coat and a top hat, and that's not gonna fucking bring up some red flags for you? Right after you just fucking said shapeshifters aren't fucking real? Right after you said that? You're not gonna run? Fuck you. You're a liar. Yeah, okay, Superman. Someone has a gun to your back of your head, you're gonna turn around and fight them too, I bet. Mm-hmm. Yep. Nope. You're gonna be like, peace! Something told me to run, so I fucking... no. Maybe the thing was listening. And weird shit happens on the res, I'll tell you that much. That ain't no lie. Other people have seen fucked up shit too like that. Not exactly like what I saw, but just fucked up shit. Weird, hearing shit, seeing shit. It's just weird. And the shadow people and my sleep paralysis thing like that, that's fucking normal. Like, I don't know. The shadow people I chalk up to, like I said before, with the flute music. Like, what if that's just a ripple in time? Whether it's future or past. So if I really get mad right now and start screaming, and I scream really loud, someone in the present or past in this room might hear that and they'll be like, that's a ghost. Or if I fucking, you know, slam something and someone hears slam in the past or the future, ripple in time, a lot of energy released. So maybe that shadow that I keep seeing in this fucking house, or shadows, is me releasing a bunch of energy because I'm mad or sad or something. That makes more fucking sense than something from another dimension, I think. Or a spirit. And if it's a spirit, then there's fucking spirits all around me, man. I'm ghost central. That means they latch on, and if they do, like, whatever these fucking things are, if they do feed off of energy, I do release a lot, if you haven't noticed. I'm not the nicest, or, well, I wouldn't say nicest, but, like, I let off a lot of fucking energy. So, if they feed off that shit, then, yeah, they would love me. I gotta delete some of these teams, but I don't want to delete any of them. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is try to finish the that tower and put it on this video as well. But like I said, if you got any stories, man, let me fucking know. Because I mean, I can only believe what I see with my own eyes, right? I can't... I think that's one of the reasons why I'm fucking gullible. Because I've seen so much fucking weird shit, it's like... yeah, it's plausible. Possible, sure. Fuck, I've seen some shit. I don't know. And where I lived, it was the first abduction story ever, and I believe in the United States. So, where I used to live. Going back there would be a trek, but that whole street is just fucked up. Even the back, out back, was fucking weird. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a fucking mass grave underneath that whole entire fucking block. Well, that whole place is fucking weird. Weird shit, man. Weird shit. Anyways, I'll be bop. Alright, so this is the end of my late Friday the 13th video, so I do have to say, for the people that grind their ass off, I apologize. I shouldn't have to apologize. I'm not the one that programs the game. I'm not the one that says, this comes out, this can come out. But if I was, this is how I would have pulled off this Friday the 13th. I would have, the way that shit goes now. So, Johnny Cage, Strike Force Johnny Cage would not be being sold. It would be Nightmare, Jason. The 1990 pack would be a Nightmare pack. This wouldn't be here. It'd be $9.99 Nightmare pack. And for souls, it would be the Slasher pack, like it was back in the day. I don't think they had Diamond in there back in the day. They just had Slasher. Slasher was the main card to get. I'd make him 15%, just like how they do all the other cards. 15% to get him. That's it. This is fucking bullshit. Maybe they'll release them for souls in a bit. Hopefully. Like, maybe, you know, who knows. When do these run out? Doesn't even fucking give a date. If you have a problem with this, go to settings and message them. Tell them, what the fuck? Where was Slasher's soul pack? The only way things are going to change if we speak up. So under feedback, go in there. Because when you go into comments, there's like technical problem. I mean, you guys know, it's not that hard. Go into settings, you can see where you can, I mean, the reason why I'm not showing it, because it shows like your ID. Basically your code. And someone could probably hack that. So I'm not showing that. But you go into settings. Under settings, there's like customer support type thing. You click on that, go to feedback, and give them your fucking feedback. Because this is bullshit. There should be a soul pack at least. I think selling Nightmare, three cards of Nightmare for $19.99. Nightmare pack for $9.99. And Slasher for $250. A chance to get them for 14% or 15%. That's you know, I guess what I would do on the greedy end. Oh, motherfucker. I know I should have started with the other fucking pack. Well, I don't know. I could get souls out of this one. It's happened before. Alright, it's either going to be souls or coins. One or the other. Nice. I feel like I get souls out of that pack, or that quest, more out of the other one. I've been watching Venture Bros, and that rich dude, that short dude, he has a talk like this. Penis. Penis. I said penis. If you've never seen, it's based on Hanna-Barbera cartoons, which I don't even think I know what the fuck that is. It's old school shit, I guess, but they like revamped them and made them for like adults nowadays. But Venture Bros is a hilarious fucking cartoon on Adult Swim. It's a very good show from start to finish. So anyways, let's finish Friday the 13th Unstoppable Jason Voorhees. I decided to go with this. I think he gets up 3 times, but Power Drain doesn't work on him, so me having this, because I was like, okay, I'll Power Drain him, that will work, but now I'm like, wait, that won't work, so I should throw something at him. I guess that's gonna be it. So my plan is this Scorpion gives 1.5 to martial arts. That gives the spear gives 1.5. And I'm gonna throw that meat cleaver at him. That's probably stupid to wear. I should give him something else. What the hell should he wear? I wonder. I wonder if I get banned for that. That'd be fucked up. Jason Voorhees immunity power drain. Can I use noob on him? MK11 noob. That's a good fucking idea. What did I take out? Okay, so give him what then? Make him bleed. Bleed he must. What the fuck's that Tim Allen movie when he plays like a Captain Picard or like what's the other one? Captain Kirk. I feel like I sound like one of those aliens. What is that movie called? That's gonna bother you know that dude was a coke smuggler? Back in the day. He got busted with like a pound of something. Smuggling that shit. I guess he ratted someone out and became the fucking star of Home Improvement. And apparently he was an alcoholic at 10 years old. Fuck me, man. That guy must have had a crazy life. No, turn off. Oh, no. Okay, get up. Now this should work, right? Ha! So, okay. Alright. Alright, so I did that. But I can't do it ever again. I can only do it in that one. Because they have to be martial arts, or they have to be Baraka or Scorpion. That sucks. But it does work on the first one. Motherfucker. Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Alright, so what the fuck was my plan here? Can't use that. He just gets up so many fucking times. Yeah, no, fuck it. Put that on there, toughen him up, whatever. I think he gets up 3 times. It'd be nice if Unstoppable got up 3 times. But that's kind of what Slasher does. I probably should play with Unstoppable and Slasher to show you. Unstoppable is fucking amazing by himself, but with Slasher, it's just an epic fucking team. It's messed up that the grinders, especially the new grinders, the people that just started playing, or didn't just start, but kind of roughly started playing, aren't going to be able to tell unless they fork over $9.99. They should have made a fucking soul pack. At least one. Right, so that was 1, 2, 3 pretty much. Right? 1 with that one. He came in, bam, knocked him out. Hit him again. So yes, 3 times. I wish Unstoppable did get up that many times. He only gets up once. Slasher gets up twice. And with the trophy collection, uncommon equipment for Jason, that gives him an additional resurrection with plus a bar. Kind of dope. I guess this idea is not that bad either. If you have Hellfire, use some martial arts characters, Scorpion, whatever you got, and pretty much do this if you can. Oh, damn. Master of Souls Ermac. It's not a bad card. Actually, Ermac's not that bad if you know how to use them.
You have no family.
Yes, I am an orphan.
Then who will mourn you?
Round 1. Fight.
One. Two. 3. Yeah, he gets up 3 times.
Round 2. Fight.
I mean, I'm also using weak scorpions like Ninjutsu, Injustice. You could be using a lot better scorpion cards, but they need to do X-rays, so I figured, hey, fuck it.
Scarlet wins.
Helps out with that. I think it's fucked up that the first 2 rounds you just need, Baraka. That's a pain in the ass. And I remember getting Unstoppable in the character section. I'm not sure if he's still in there. I think he is. Once in a while, it might pop up, so keep an eye out. X this card out. It's a very good fucking card. So how did I do this? And now there's new equipment. You let me edit my team? No? Won't let me load anything? Can't fight? Everything's just frozen? Alright, cool. That's, geez, a lot of Friday the 13th type shit's happening right now. The game ain't working, the first part of the video is all small screened. What the fuck? Let me try this again. So I didn't realize how long this video was gonna be, so it's actually gonna be 2 parts. The second part, I play with Slasher and Unstoppable. I do 7 rounds in Faction War. So anyways, stay safe, be yourself, and to be continued.